Hello and welcome. It's Howard from Bali Beginnings. I'm just here with Tristan, just doing an exit interview. He's agreed to do this, so he doesn't quite know what we're going to ask, and that's in many ways the best way. So don't worry about your answers and don't worry about stuttering, whatever. Just be you and be authentic. That's what matters. So how have you found the 28 days?
It's definitely put me up to the challenges of recovery. Open my world, my brain, my mind. Very uncertain and very confused when I got here. It's the environment here, the people, the villa, the surroundings of Bali, the weather. It creates a baseline to really start your journey, which I found that I couldn't find a place that was like this, and it just exceeded expectations of getting here through the really hard parts and then through more hard parts. And yeah, not that I'd like to do it again, but it was very worthwhile to get me through that door.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's being like a hospital or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
It is a very different environment. Still very boundary, still essentially a medical centre.
Yeah.
And it is hard. I always try and stress on people before they come. It is challenging, but we don't change. If we do what's easy, our life will be hard. If we do what's hard, our life will be easy. You know, do the hard stuff now so you reap the benefits later.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it worried me, but to think that you, in a hospital-looking environment, you might get more hospital-type care, might be better for you, but medical team, it's so personalised that you've got the nurses and doctors, and they just it's with you the whole time. You don't feel like a number. You're a person out of a small amount of people with a big team. Help of support, the amount of support versus the residents here, it's amazing, and just the care. That's what I liked, and whether I didn't know half of this stuff before I walked through the door. These are things that I've experienced in the last 4 weeks. And you meet, 2 weeks in, you meet people where you might have not been okay the first week, and then it's new people all the time, which is daunting, and then it's like, then you just have a big, so I suppose you can call it a 4-week family, couldn't you? It's a 4-week family, and then you get to also have a relationship with the other residents, clients here, which is just as important for recovery. It really helps.
It does help. Like come on board. So you mentioned get that relationship like family, and then you mentioned the clients. When you said family, I thought you were referring to the other clients but do you actually feel, this is a question, like some of the people have treated you like family? How would you explain
that? The support workers and the office staff, the nurses, it's very they genuinely care. I know that now. That's at the start. It's like, oh yeah, you care. It's what you're meant to be doing, and then you get 4 weeks on. It's like, okay, well, not even 4 weeks, but you actually do care as you build a relationship with these people. The clients, yes, some are in their journey at different times, starting their journey, so you might not get, you normally wouldn't get 4 weeks with the same group of clients straight away, but you definitely do with the nurses and the support workers and yourself, and it's not, chaos can bring tirades of emotions when you're dealing with already such an emotional thing. So just being in this peaceful place with the green leaves and the pool and the water features, and it's it just feels safe, So it's completely opposite of what I would expect of a rehab centre. It's more like a wellness retreat, but the addicts and alcoholics and the work is there, the education's there. the mentorship is there.
Yeah, can I steal some of those lines because they're better mine than I could ever? It's like what did you say? Like a retreat center, but it's a rehab.
Yeah, wellness centre. Yeah,
Wellness center. Yeah. So it's interesting what you say because I've worked a lot. Dr. Terry created our education program before COVID shut us down. One of our directors, fantastic guy. He's always stressed, and I've come to realize more and more, the environment and the staffing are as important, if not more important, than the program, which we feel adds a lot of value. But if you have the wrong staff or the wrong environment, it's easy to turn people off.
Yeah.
And if you turn them off, it doesn't matter how good the program is, they don't want to hear it.
Oh, guaranteed, and that could be difficult sometimes with different people coming in, and you've got personalities. I haven't experienced that myself. I haven't seen the people that I've been with experience that either. I don't know if that's just...
I don't, because we're all you're all in the trenches together. You know, broken.
Yeah, exactly right. And everybody knows what's happening. You know, everybody knows what you're thinking. Everybody knows what they're thinking. It's so close. You think you're so alone and you sort of shut down, and then you go, oh no, this person is the same. You know, my recovery coach knows exactly what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling. And half the time they could write your story down for you. You know, they could write how you're feeling down in 2 paragraphs. You know, and they know it. But what I liked about here is the friendly chefs.
Yeah.
The food is great, and even like last few days I've been hearing a lot about that, how it's been the food's actually been really, really nice and welcoming to any new people that come in. They're quite shocked, and being 4 weeks in,
I'll pay you later.
you sort of forget after 4 weeks of like, you know, having your meals prepared for you, and then if you have someone else coming new that hasn't had it, but and then it's all very new and exciting to have a meal. It's such a simple thing because they're too worried about feeding an addiction or a problem. That's such
so you
a
hadn't eaten.
I had.
Do you mind me saying that? I hadn't eaten a meal properly for a long time.
I hadn't eaten. I said that the first 8 weeks I started eating a lot here, but I think I said like in the first 8 days, it was more than I had in the 8 weeks prior of food. Not that they're overfeeding us, but it's...
actually, you are underfeeding yourself.
I was underfeeding myself. I was having baby portions, but I was getting my calories other ways. So it's...
Which is why I found myself in recovery as well.
So it's a nice environment, and it's updated. It's so clean. The staff here... And it's not just, you know, it's not chefs and just nurses and support workers. You've got all the auxiliary staff. You've got the cleaners, the housekeeping, and
cool breath work, yoga.
Yeah, people that come in.
What did you think as a kind of very logical thinker? Don't think I understand. I'm paraphrasing. Don't think I understand meditation. Don't breath work and this. How did you find the things that you were initially skeptical to, like the yoga, meditation, and breath work?
Very, very surprised with breath work.
Yeah,
favorite. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of my favorites. Meditation is probably my favorite at the moment. I was very closed off, so I thought it was not garbage, but it just wasn't for me. You know, it wasn't for me.
Without trying it.
Without trying it, ever.
I've been there myself.
I've got
to prior to investigation. I ruled it out, but I haven't even tried it.
You know, I think I might have YouTube 5 seconds worth and went, no, it's not for me, you know. That's not drawing, that's not being sitting down here ready to give it a good go, having that mindset, at least, you know, I'm going to try. And then, really having some sort of will, any sort of will, sitting down and having someone guide you through meditation, or face to face, in this very room. It's a you just once you let go, it's just you understand, and then you start to enjoy it, and then understand it more because you don't fully understand it straight away. You don't understand breathwork straight away. Like after the first 3 sessions, you're like, geez, that's how do I feel like this after breathing?
Yeah.
Like it's not as simple as that, but it's breathing.
Yeah. And they said breathwork meditation. I thought, I'll try one, tried I didn't realize there's 100 different types of meditation. There's multiple different forms of breath work. And, I thought I'd try one. I'm like, don't like this actually. Haven't even begun to scratch the surface.
Yep.
I love the analogy. It's actually an analogy about AA, but bars, but it works for this. I didn't like every bar I went to.
Yeah.
And it's like the same with meditation. Okay, I might not like the first meditation I try, but maybe guided meditation, walking through a forest guided meditation, or breath work. I am not a fan of the more aggressive Wim Hof, super hyper.
And so that's how we did that, because I have been a fan of that. And and one person it might work for one person, not work for the other. I'm not sure what that worked, how that worked for me, or what it did. But coming
reset your parasympathetic nervous system is technically what it did.
Yes. Well, I didn't know that at the time. I was told that at the time. But you learn these techniques that you can take home with you, and what I'm excited for as well, even as early as next week, is the ongoing
Aftercare. 11 months. 4 to 5 times a week if you want it and need it. So,
and speaking to people today, the support workers and psychologists, it's a thing that I'll be doing as well. It's I think it's very important.
It's the most important. I feel this is a great reset on this way, and keep your growth going when you move forward. Forward. Life's challenging. You need that connection. You need that grounding. You need that support.
Yeah, you can't give up and be the word of the day is complacent. Can't be complacent. I'm going to tattoo all that. I was just told to get down there.
You felt complacent.
First tattoo, complacent, or complacency. Just a reminder, maybe. Don't be complacent and don't I won't say give up, but you can accidentally give up. That's the problem.
Without realizing, that's one of the benefits of being connected, because I don't realize I'm drifting away from healthy patterns until it's too late, until my head stuff, And it's like, I do all the things that make me good, and then slowly I'm good. So I'll do meditation next week. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll go to support group next week. I'll go to aftercare next week. And before you know it, it's not till you're down here, the danger can be you're struggling. Like, can't cope with my head. What was it? Oh yeah, breath work. Oh yeah, meditation. Oh yeah.
And that's what you learn. It's not just all about, I'm out of here, let's avoid a drink or avoid substance. It's about the change of your mentality, not just around those things, because that's a tool that we use. That's a tool that the only tool we had. Or the medicine that we had. We've got so many more, and even without the aftercare side, but if you just the meditation alone and things like that, you can do by yourself.
Yeah.
And then you've got the extra care.
Yeah, and you can do anywhere.
Yeah.
So you could go in your car and do a 5-minute breath work. Quite often I do 5-minute breath work YouTube, and we'll share some links. Part of my plan is to give more resources as well. 5-minute meditation, earpods on somewhere. If you're on a train, no one knows what you're listening to. Little meditation, eyes shut on the way to work. I listen to mentality stuff, peaceful mind, or motivation stuff in my earphones driving around. It's always just a world of resources. Just at our fingertips when we've been shown them.
I think that's what I say, when you're aware of them or when you've been pointed in the direction, because it wasn't something that I thought about looking for.
Yeah.
So when you're shown that there's a path that you didn't know existed, and you go, oh, there's a path there that you missed this whole time. How about you try that one? That's what this sort of feels like, being being shoved in here, but sort of shoving myself in down that, through those bushes, down that different path, which has just been ignoring for a long time. So, no, very happy
Yeah.
yeah, very happy that I've made it here.
We're very
And-
happy to see the
and-
change in you.
Bali's definitely the place to have that facility like this.
Not southeast London.
No,
No.
not Antarctica. No, no, it's
The pole's a bit chillier in Antarctica.
no, it's yeah, it's just a perfect mix of everything. Like I said this all before, I don't know if it's an analogy I've heard before, but when you with the support workers, when you take a bit from there, take a bit from you, take a bit from somebody else, take a bit from a nurse, and you chuck it all in the basket and you shake it and you just get this golden egg that comes out after 4 weeks, and you just now you can you can crack it open, put it back together, you can do all sorts of things, but it'll give you that power that you need to get through the next step, which is you're more alone because you don't have all these people around you to guide you every day. But
that can also grow you because you have to rely a bit more on yourself for other things.
But you've got that golden egg to get you through, which you didn't have before. So it's not just about the education and keeping the knowledge. It's about all these little bits of information, different people, even different opinions or feelings. Everyone's been through different things. So.
And with slightly different personalities, so words for one person won't work for everyone quite the same. I know some people who swear by meditation. I find breathwork much more conducive or active things. Different things. As long as which I'd like to say about this basket analogy and golden egg, as long as we're willing, and that's the key. You are willing and hungry and go, okay, I'm just going to see, tell me what to do and I'll try it. And that's great testament to you. You've just committed.
Yeah, so I'm bunning up around and giving you the golden egg. You have to do
You have to grab it.
You have to
grab the golden egg.
Yeah.
Well, well done.
Perfect.
Well, any final things you'd like to add?
That's room looks pretty nice and decorated at the moment. It's I think
That was me. One of our recovery coaches, Jess, said, "Oh my God, you did that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can decorate."
I've come in there a few times whilst we're doing it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, there's a neat thing there." It's nice. It's good to have an environment that's gonna make people comfortable, and it
And it's
was
fun.
and it is, and you're continuing to make it improve and find things. If something's not working quite right, then
What can never work quite right? And even if we get it all working quite right, does that still not mean we can't improve? We can't find better things or add other things or change things? I love the recovery, the philosophy.
That's
progress.
Yeah, that's actually something that I disagreed with someone with recently about. Don't break it if it's not. Don't break it. Don't fix it if it's not broken. In regards to some literature and things like that. So I understand that, but it still could be improved. There's always a way to improve it and not break it, and it still work. So it wasn't broken here. You're not fixing it. You are improving it. So and that can be done with everything. Really, because people just think, "Oh, it works, so let's not touch it because it works." Why couldn't you make it a little bit better?
Yeah. Well, my aim is I'll stop when relapse rates hit 0.
Yeah.
Which may be an impossible thing to aim for, but if you aim for the moon and fall short, you land amongst the stars. I love a saying, you can aim low or aim high. You aim high, you may miss. But if you aim low, the danger is you may hit.
Yeah.
I'd rather fall short of aiming up here
Yeah.
rather than aim here and there.
This is true. No, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm the same, but no, I think it's yeah. I have no regrets at all from coming here. I had problems getting here, but
Who does?
yeah, that was the willpower that I did have, and now I'm going home with something or with a lot extra.
Yeah.
So how I use that, well, it's I've got a plan, but we'll take
Yeah.
our time.
Yeah. And you got us.
You'll be here. Thank
Brilliant. Thank you, Tristan.
you.
Bye-bye.